The State of the Union is not strong because Joe Biden is the President of the United States. The Democrat Party has generally lost its mind. They pursue policies that have entirely predictable, disastrous results, whether it's an open border. Turns out that's a bad idea unless you want more illegal immigration, but with that comes a lot of lawlessness, loss of sovereignty, and overall, well, what? What do we get out of the continued illegal immigration flow into the United States without the Democrats being willing to say it? Of course, the long-term implications are Democrat voters. That's what this is really all about. Crime is rising in cities across the country, has been for over a year now, and the Democrats pursued soft on crime policies. Progressive prosecutors in cities like Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, Atlanta, Chicago, you name it, soft on crime, more crime, not a surprise. Spending money, turns out that's bad. It creates inflation when the government spends trillions of dollars that it does not have, and that's a bad thing. Inflation hurts, especially people that rely on wages and don't have substantial assets or savings. Although it does erode the savings of everybody, inflation's a bad thing. High gas prices, a bad thing. A lot of problems out there, and to top it all off, I'll shut down the virus, I won't shut down the economy. That was the major promise that Joe Biden made. Here he is promising just that. Play it.
What I would say is I'm going to shut down the virus, not the country. I'm not going to shut down the country. I'm going to shut down the virus. I'm going to shut down the virus. I'm going to shut down the virus. I'll shut down the virus, not the economy. I'm going to shut down the virus. Once we shut down the virus, I'm going to shut down the virus. I'm going to shut down the virus. I'm not going to shut down the country, but I'm going to shut down the virus.
Going to shut down the virus. We just went through a huge Omicron surge, as you know. Despite the mandatory vaccines in so many places across the country, federal government had a vaccine mandate. A lot of cities had vaccine passport requirements, Democrat cities, of course. How'd that all work out, though, when we look at the actual numbers? I mean, let's get down to the data. Total deaths from COVID-19, 2020, President Trump's final year, but first year of the pandemic, 385,465. 2021, with a mass vaccination campaign, with over 200 million Americans getting vaccinated, somehow 459,364 deaths from COVID. Now, you will recall that Joe Biden said at one point when he was running against Trump that anybody who's president with over 200,000 American deaths does not deserve to continue to be president. So what about a president who presides over, with a vaccine handed to him, as Biden had, almost 460,000 deaths in his first year in office? Just wondering, what does that mean for Joe Biden's future as president? Should he still be president? I think we all know the answer to that.